How you talk to people can truly change the trajectory of the conversation and the outcome of the results that you were looking for. Let's talk about it. So, I am an attorney, and one of the most important things as an attorney is to advocate for your client. Now, if you're somebody who watches a lot of court TV or you watch a lot of these shows that depict the lives of attorneys, you might think that the goal and objective of an attorney is to get in trial in front of the judge and fight the good fight. But that's not always the case. As an attorney, it's our job to get the best resolution for our clients. And so I have, from experience, seen attorneys completely ruin a resolution for their clients because they didn't know how to watch their mouth, because they didn't know how to speak with respect, because they didn't have decorum, because they felt as though they could be aggressive and they could be abrasive and would still get the results that was ultimately the best outcome for their clients. So God is so good that he used the Proverbs to even bring this point to mind, because as an attorney, it's so easy to get in your ego. It's so easy to allow for your cockiness or allow for your perception of what an attorney should do to get in the way of what is the best outcome for your client. And a lot of times that just comes from people having a smart mouth and not knowing how to control their tongue, people not knowing how to act in kindness. Not only does this happen in the profession of law, this happens in our day-to-day lives. How many times have you encountered somebody who just didn't know how to talk to you, and so you guys ended up at an impasse because you didn't want to come to a resolution with somebody who didn't know how to act? It happens too often. And so we're going to take a look at some of the Proverbs in Proverbs 15 that speaks to this point and gives us some insight on how we should conduct ourselves, especially when it comes to our words. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise adorns knowledge, but the mouth of the fool gushes folly. The soothing tongue is a tree of life, but a perverse tongue crushes the spirit. It's a shame how many people are going out here with a perverse tongue and thus crushing the spirits of those who they are in communication with. We can truly edify one another by the words that come from our mouth. So I implore you all to seek God about how you can be a good steward of your words. Don't be the person who causes their own demise by not knowing how to speak to people. That is a terrible fate I would hate. We as children of God should have enough self-respect and enough self-control to know how to speak to and address people.